What's going on, everybody? It's Josh here back on the JD Show. And we got plenty of people in the building today. We got our normal guys here.
How you doing?
What's up?
Yeah.
And today with us, a very special guest, Justin.
Yeah. You could also call me by my other stage name too, but thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Pleasure.
Let's get it rolling.
So, yeah, why don't you just tell us a little bit about your stage name and all that you do with that.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. So I am known as the impression guy on campus, and I'm sure you guys all know that. It's pretty much like beating a dead horse at this point. But, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's fine. But, yeah, so... Yeah, I started getting into it since 2020. So I've only been doing it for 3 years, which is definitely not a long time. I definitely have a YouTube and, just doing, making, funny videos, kind of like, with, like, other people, like, other impersonator, like, YouTube videos do. And I was like, I want to be one of them. So I got into it, and I think it's caught on like wildfire. Like, usually, there's, like, a lot of other hobbies that I've tried to be, and usually I just give up on them quickly, but I've stuck with this one the most, So I do open mics on campus. I am the open mic night, I don't want to brag, honestly, but there's really no, but like there's like really no other way to say it other than
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, the GOAT. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
The GOAT. But yeah, I do open mics on campus. I come up with my act and everything, and just people are loving it and everything, and like people know it, and I just it's calling like wildfire. And I think when I plan to graduate here, which I don't have too much time here left, I'm going to try to make it happen. Like, obviously, there's a lot of mistakes along the way, but, like, because, like, here's the thing, because, you look at a lot of, great people that are some of the greatest, they've made tons of, like, really, like, bad mistakes, like I think the one I want to bring up is, like, you have someone like Jim Carrey, and I don't think if you guys know who...
I know.
Well,
Very familiar.
I know Jim Carrey.
Yeah, you know Jim Carrey, but the point I'm trying to make is, like, during his career, he actually failed his first stand-up gig so badly he got booed off stage.
Wow.
And to make matters even worse, he was actually hooked.
Oh.
He was hooked off stage, and then he came back, and then he's like one of the best comedians of all time, So, like, yes, I have definitely made a lot of mistakes along the way with doing things, but it only makes me want to get better. And it's like, it's terrible and everything, and I worry that what people are going to say, like, Justin, how did you, like, mess this up? And, like, I know I messed this up, but, hey, man, as long as you have the determination to just, like, improve and just get better, it's like a learning experience. Like, you fail, but it's like you learn something. It's like, okay, this didn't work. Don't do this. Don't do that. Do this instead, and you should be golden. And I feel like, I am experiencing that, because that's another thing when you're trying to get yourself out there, because you have because you get a lot of haters, and
Of course.
and I've actually experienced that recently, and it does shock you, because because I love my parents, they're very honest, and when I'm doing my shtick, as I should say, to with most of them, like, it's positive for the most part. I mean, yeah, there's a couple things here and there, but it is good for the most part. And I do remember doing 2 similar types of videos where I was doing an imitation of Jack Black and an imitation of this rapper Be Real. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He's from the rap group Cypress Hill from like the 90s and early 2000s.
Okay.
But I did do those 2 videos, and they were panned, to say the least. Like, they were panned, and even my dad talks about it, and he's like, well, I'm shocked, because, like, my Jack Black, that's his, like, favorite. Like Jack Black is one of my dad's favorite, and he even put it on my banner, which, like, I had no say what was going to be on there, so he obviously wouldn't have put it on there if he didn't like it. That's always the argument I bring up. But, you get a lot of hate, and it's just, but you have to have the tough skin to, like, power through it, because if you can't take
it's always going to be there.
Yeah, if you can't take the heat, then get out. That's what
sure.
that's what someone said back in the X Factor from what I've seen, a very old clip,
Yeah.
a very very old clip. But yeah, I definitely know there's a lot of issues with when I'm doing things with certain ways, but you know what? It just makes me think like I'm in this stage of the failure process of at first like Jim Carrey, and then I'm just gonna but eventually if I learn, then it's gonna get even better, and that's
Yeah.
that's how I look about it.
Yeah.
That's how I look about it. But yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, that's some good things I'd have to. I want to thank you for bringing that up. I was
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I didn't really want to yeah, I was yeah, so that I yeah, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Interesting.
like you said, man, the hate's always gonna be there. It comes with the gig. I mean, like you said, if you can't handle it, then it's not for you, man. You know, I've got a separate YouTube channel where I do a sports talk show, and we get hate on there all the time. You know, sports hate is everywhere, and you
Just
know,
noise.
it's just right. It's just noise. You just gotta
Black it out.
black it
Tunnel
out,
vision.
man.
Yeah, and I actually have never really ever like lashed out and got angry.
Yeah.
At least not that I know of. Like
Right.
the only thing I could say, and even this at most is like minuscule. Like I remember I was doing Pirates of the Caribbean. This is a video I did last year. Last year in the spring, which will actually almost be 2 years now. But I remember I did a Pirates of the Caribbean character, and I know my buddy was like, that one was okay. And like I actually didn't like say anything, like I didn't do anything at all. I think the only thing I just did was I just said something that I probably shouldn't have said. It wasn't like bad or anything. It was only like oh well, you know, like similar voice and whatnot, and which was still not like hate or like getting mad at his opinion. I think I just probably should have said something a little bit more different. But like what I said there was like minuscule at best. It wasn't like, you know, like, oh my god, rah rah rah, hate, you know, angry,
right,
whatnot. It was like very like just something that okay, that's a good thing that you think that, but you know, maybe I could have said this to him instead, you
right.
know. But that's as far as it's gotten. It's only was like minuscule. As far as like anything else that I've did,
I got you.
I haven't really. I've never ever lashed out and like, you know, you see in like American Idol where you like you see these
right.
guys just
They
like
lash out.
they lash out and everything. Like
Yeah,
I have never done that. At least not that I know
that's
of.
good. Yeah.
At least not that I know of.
That's not gonna help, you know.
No, it will not.
Yeah, so some questions here, huh? So let's just start off with say like what grade are you in first?
I'm actually a senior.
I'm a senior as well. Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's great.
We're
That's
gonna
great.
both be graduating.
Yeah, I gotta wait though during the summer. I gotta take a theology class that they only offer during the summer. They don't offer it in spring. So I'm gonna see if I can meet with the dean to be able to talk to him and see if I'm able to walk possibly, and then finish my classes during the summer, which is that one class.
Yeah, I actually had to take summer classes too, actually, and
I did the same.
yeah, because I was just very oh geez, like I was just like. I was supposed to graduate actually in 23, but complications happened. But I'm actually kind of glad I'm still here for one more year because I've met a couple great people, and you know, I still get to like do my act on Mike Night, and I feel like I've gotten way more creative because
Great.
the one I've actually got right now actually it's it's something I like to call the prop bag. So what I did is I bought a bag at Walmart, a duffel bag, and I stuffed a bunch of little things in there. I'm not going to tell you what it is; it's a surprise. But
Oh, there we go.
yeah, I just decided to stuff some props in, and I was like, you know what? Then I just came up with it. So I feel like I've definitely gotten more creative.
Good.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I get to at least show that on campus for at least a couple more times.
So
sure.
are you basically the host of open mic, or is it just
No,
kind
he's
of
like the star.
the star of it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that, but like, here's the thing: I don't like because I know there's like, I don't like to like crap on other people's talent.
Oh no,
You know, because
open mic's a tough subject.
I mean, yeah, it absolutely is. Like, because here's the thing. Because like I know that everyone, you know, because I've heard a lot of people love, you know, because I've heard a couple people. This one kid was like, "You're the only reason why I come," and other people
Oh, cool.
really look forward to what I do. So it seems like, you know, because I'm the one that like, well, put it bluntly, do something different. You know, like I do something that like isn't expected. I kind of give it a different flavor, and like and I know that like. I know everyone else is doing similar things, and you know it's tough, like to put yourself out there and get up on stage. Like being up on stage, it takes a lot of cojones to like go up there and like just do your thing and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
And I
took me a whole semester to be able to communicate and not stumble my words every other word,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it takes a long time to learn that type of stuff.
Yeah, it does, and it's just like, because like I don't like to like, because like I think of them and I'm just like, you know what, you guys are getting up on stage, that takes a lot of guts, and I know a lot of people, I'm trying to figure out my best way to not like,
The paper.
Oh, I got you.
I'm sorry I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. But yeah, I just like I'm trying my like best not to like like crap on people, because I like to stay humble, and I'm just like, I know that a lot of people, from what I've heard, I think a lot of people do look forward to me the most because it's something outside and hasn't been, and no one ever does it, and it is cool that I get that, but I don't like to like steal other people's time or like crap on them, because I mean, they're definitely good in their own ways. I think I enjoy joy all that stuff, and it like I said, it takes guts for them to go up there. So I try to keep it as just like, nope, just don't do anything that's very arrogant and yeah, but I think I get that from my parents. My parents are great people, and I think because they've told me they be honest, and I think that's helped me, and usually, like I said, when I'm doing my stuff for them, they like it for the most part. They never lie, so and so yeah, I definitely can't wait for the next Mike night. I think I only have like maybe 2 or 3 more left, and
oh, cool.
And that actually does remind me of something, because I remember I was actually gonna do, my final one was gonna be about Jack Black, and what I was gonna do is I was gonna sing Wonder Boy by Tenacious D in my Jack Black voice, but the twist was I was going to make it about me and my friend. Like, I actually have a friend on TikTok, and his name's actually Salty Dog the Pirate, believe it or not. He's actually a guy that plays pirate, and he found me, and he's like, he like loves everything I do. And honestly, after the bad reception of the Jack Black video, I decided to scrap it. It's not like it's a bad idea or anything. I would probably use it for like a future performance if I ever did one. Like if I was in a Mike night in the future, I would probably do that for like a future one. But I think for my final one, I actually came up with something a lot more different. And I'm like, you know what? I got a better idea. Not that the Jack Black's a bad idea. Just maybe in the future it's fine. Just as a finale, I could pick something different. And I think I came up with something a lot better.
Oh,
that's
great.
cool.
That's great.
Man, speaking of Jack Black, have you seen the Super Mario movie, Justin?
I have.
Yeah, well, what'd you
I
think
have
about
not
the
seen
Peaches
it.
song?
Oh.
Bowser's Peaches song.
The Peaches song. Oh yeah, I actually did see that. I did see that movie with my friends in the theaters.
Yeah.
And as far as video game movies go, I think it's a good video game movie. Now, it's obviously not perfect. There is one problem I have with it, and I was telling a lot of people that I think the pacing in that movie for me was a little quick. Because it's like because I was watching the movie and I feel like the pacing, it felt like it was just moving scene to scene quickly, and we, the audience, didn't have enough time to digest what was happening. So I think if they just extended these scenes, they just gave these scenes a few extra minutes, it would have had more room to breathe. Because I'm like, this is a good scene, but you're going a little too quick. And I get it, it's a kid's movie, but I still think maybe they just needed more time to just flesh things out a little bit more. And I mean, I think it's actually, as far as video game movies go, I think it's a good video game movie. And I think we have seen a lot of pretty decent video game films. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
and shows like Last of Us was getting good reviews. The first Sonic movie I thought was pretty good. Again, not
alright. Yeah, I liked it.
I mean, not amazing, but I think they respected the source material. It didn't feel like a cash grab. It did feel they respected the source material, and I was like, you know what? I left the theater. And I'm like, yeah. I enjoyed it. I mean, it is a little on the safe side,
You're
which is why I think for the future they have to up it up a little bit. Like it's fine for now. You got the formula down. You got the feel of it. It's just you need to maybe up it a little bit more. And then obviously the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which I've heard mixed things.
I have not.
Have you seen
that.
it?
No, I haven't.
The
And-
I
game.
haven't either.
The game. Five Nights at Friday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've played the games.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Did you know they actually announced the movie back in 2015?
Really?
Yeah, it was like from what because I remember me and my buddy Matt, like from Scouts, we were like Five Nights at Freddy's fans. We were like we would talk about the lore nonstop, and I do remember it was supposed to come out 8 years ago, and that was like during the height of its popularity,
Yeah.
with like Markiplier and everything. So, I mean, so the fact that it was like. I think my expectations for it were low. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I know my brother didn't like it. But I mean, I've heard mixed things. I heard there's people who like it and don't. So I think video game movies have definitely improved, but I still don't think they have it 100% down yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like not 100%, but it's definitely enjoyable. They're not terrible. Like I do enjoy these films. It's just you need to do something else to elevate it a little bit more.
Yeah, there has been some good films coming out lately as well as some bad films. I mean, we've seen it point blank, and especially with the actors nowadays, we're getting really great actors. My favorite actor of all time is what's his face? I can't think of his name. He's for
Wait.
Equalizer 3.
Denzel
Give me-
Washington.
Give me an example of a movie that you've seen recently that was bad.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Actually, matter of fact, I just watched a movie that was kind of bad.
I think I
Oh my
did
God.
too, but I don't remember.
I can't think of the movie.
shoot.
I would say something, but it's
Yeah.
it's a little.
I feel like I've seen
See,
a bad movie
I have an
recently,
opinion,
too.
but mine
I can't
is,
think. I just watched it
unpopular?
on Netflix.
Oh, it would be extremely unpopular.
Oh, what
I
is it?
just watched it on Netflix.
What do we got?
Dog.
What?
I did not think the Barbie movie was good.
I still haven't
Yeah.
even seen it.
I seen it. It was fine.
I still haven't.
I did
even
not
seen
think
it.
I
it
only
was
liked
good.
it because Will Ferrell was in it. So and he played the role good.
Yeah.
He saved that movie.
I mean, I don't take movies too seriously anymore because I feel like if I were in like middle school or early high school, because I know there was like this whole meme with like Oppenheimer and Barbie showed at the same time. I'd be like, how dare you think that a movie about a doll is much better than a movie about the Manhattan Project. Like I feel like if that was me in like early high school or middle school, I would be like that. But I don't really take that stuff seriously anymore. I don't take movies seriously anymore because it's just kind of is now for me. But like I remember whenever I didn't understand people, I just didn't understand. I think that's a problem with society. We just don't know how to disagree. In fact,
That's very true.
it's been a problem. Like people say like, imagine not being able to accept an opinion so bad you have to do violence. Well,
I forget.
I hate to say that, my friend, but that's been going on ever since humanity was born. It's been going on ever since,
Facts.
and it doesn't look like it's gonna ever
Facts,
stop.
right. No.
No. I mean that's
Movies,
why we have cancel
dropping
culture
facts
these
here on
days,
the JD
man.
show
Because
today.
nobody knows how to disagree, like you
Yeah.
said.
It's
Yeah.
true.
But anyway, about Barbie, it wasn't like I took anything personal from the movie. It's just I didn't enjoy the movie. Like in simplest terms, I went to the movie theater, I watched the movie,
Who'd you
and
go
walking.
with? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just whatever to me, you know. But like, I mean, I guess I can understand why people would think it's like, oh my god, a movie about a doll, and you think it's great because it's like one of those like
No, it's
concepts.
bigger than that, though.
Yeah, it really is, and there's a lot more like deeper meaning to the movie when you actually like watch
Watch
it.
the movie.
But like, I just didn't like really enjoy watching the movie. I thought it was just cringe.
It is.
That's-
It was
cringe.
very
That's
cringe
fair.
the
It is
whole time, and I
cringe.
just felt uncomfortable.
I honestly, that's the one thing, man. Like, I hate cringing. Like, I just can't, like, can't, like, every time I see something cringy, basically stuff that I find that I've done that's cringy, I just can never watch it because every time I'm like, no, I can't watch this. This is too much. And and like I even tell my brother, it's like, if I was in a cringing contest, I would be the first one out because I think it has to be more on a personal level because there's things that I've done that I thought were cringy and I'm just like, oh, Adam, come on, you really want me to relive this again? Are you seriously? But yeah, but I mean, when you talk about Barbie, you know, like there are actually good toy movies out there, like the one that comes to my mind is the Lego movie.
The Lego
Yeah,
movie.
banger. That's a good movie.
That
Actually,
is a good movie.
It was a good movie, and the reason why I liked it so much is because they actually tell you the true meaning of what Legos are. Like Legos aren't just like something. It's like, oh, look at the instruction manual. Build it like this. It has to be like this. You know, like there's like it's like you can make anything with them, and that's why Legos are probably the most popular toy. They've been around since God knows when, and they've gotten better. You know, Legos are like, it's probably the number one toy.
Close to it for sure.
No, yeah, it's
it
definitely
probably
up
is
there.
the number one toy.
I think it
wouldn't doubt
was the last time I saw. Yeah.
It's probably some new technology coming out, man. It's
Who
ridiculous
knows,
these
man?
days. I'll give you a fact check.
Yeah, give us a quick fact.
I
check.
mean, I have Legos.
Yeah.
No, I have
I got
Legos, too, man.
Like,
I still build Legos.
I need that Thanos glove. I gotta bring that up.
Oh, that
I
thing
gotta build
looks
that
awesome.
Thanos glove.
Yeah, Thanos. It's kind of like, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like, it would seem, or like something like, I remember he says something. Yeah, or he says something and it's like reality is often disappointing. I am inevitable.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
You know, we were almost getting there, but you know what? I think we're about there, Justin. We definitely want to hear some impressions.
Oh, you really do. Oh,
we definitely want to hear some impressions.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Yeah.
fact check him real quick.
Okay, you wanna? Yeah, okay. Well, obviously I did Thanos, but like, I would say like I gotta think of a couple like one of my personal favorites. I think
Yeah.
like when I think I gotta like think of like Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean, and he's like,
Yep.
"Do you feel death? Do you feel that dark abyss? Life is cruel." You know, or like
Dang.
another one of my favorites. Yeah, I just did Thanos right there. But yeah. Then another one. Let's like another good. Oh, you're looking at the stats.
Oh, it is Lego by a lot.
Oh, it is Lego. Yeah.
By
Okay.
a lot.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I guess there's another.
Nerf is behind Barbie.
wow.
Makes sense.
Nah,
It makes
yeah,
sense,
Nerf makes
though.
sense.
It really does make sense.
Barbie's been way
But like
popular.
probably
for a
like
long
3 or 4
time.
years ago, Nerf was like 2 or probably pushing 3. Because I had a Nerf gun. My whole neighborhood had a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
And I have multiple
still have
Nerf guns.
I had so many.
I think I
Nerf
like
guns,
just
bro.
sold some. bunch
I know
of
we
them.
sold a bunch of ours at a garage
Garage
sale.
sale,
Dude.
yeah.
It was so bad. I wish I kept my sniper
I
one.
know.
I had a
some
sniper
cool
one that
ones,
my
bro.
parents got me for
I just
Christmas.
needed the money.
Dude, oh, it was so nice.
Yeah.
Could snipe anyone.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, and then there's like I was trying to think of else.
Wait, can you do like impressions like on the spot? Like if I asked you to do someone, do you think you'd be able?
Well, it
to do
depends if it's in my repertoire.
Maybe.
Could you do like Joker, like Heath Ledger?
Yeah, I'll do Heath Ledger. Yeah,
Joker?
I'll do
Oh,
it. Okay,
Lord.
I'll go. Okay. And I thought my jokes were bad. So you want to know how I got these scars? A little fight you. I like that. You know, look at you squeal. You know, Harvey, the mob's got plans. The cops got plans. Gordon's got plans. And everyone loses their minds.
That was pretty good.
That was
pretty good. I
Yeah.
can't lie.
Yeah, I'll do one more for you guys.
Yeah,
Like,
what
yeah,
else?
I already did Thanos. I feel like I've always been trying. Yeah, because like with Thanos, it's like you gotta get that hum down, and like I remember I think my friend showed me. He actually sent my Thanos voice to actual Josh Brolin, from what I believe. That's from what he said, and I think he did. Josh was like, "That's pretty good." So I'll do one more. Let me think of like another. I think probably the biggest fan favorites, and this was when summer camp, and I think everyone knows this is Shrek. It's got to be
okay.
Shrek because that's not my biggest fan. That's got to be the biggest fan favorite. So yeah, I'll do it. Okay. Listen, little donkey, take a look at me. I'm a giant, terrifying Scottish ogre. I live in a swamp, donkey. Are you Princess Fiona? Oh, really? You and the one enemy. Now ogres are much worse. This is the part where you run away.